You are now listening to the Pour Horsemen podcast.
But pouring up is a lifestyle.
Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at The Pour Horsemen.
Also subscribe to Apple and our Spotify podcast,
The Pour Horsemen.
Let's get it.
Crack in the kitchen, Lil Raw's on the mission. Break the bars out, screens in my expedition. Screens in my lack, yo, my trunk crack. Break the bars off, it's like this and like that.
Support for the Pour Horsemen is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code POUR, P-O-U-R, at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use code POUR, P-O-U-R. Your balls will thank you.
Oh, we rolling.
Oh, shit.
Damn, we was talking about, the beam. Well, we got, what is it, episode 134? 134.
Oh.
Well, there's been a lot of racist shit going on, just off the bat. Mm-hmm. Before we get into that, how y'all weeks been?
Go, Jay.
Shit. Busy. Busy? What happened to me?
Damn.
Nothing. Yeah, we've been good. My weekend's been chill. Like, that's what I've been, like, chilling on the weekend is what's up. Like, fucking with y'all. Outside of, like, fucking with y'all.
Yeah.
Chilling on the weekend is the best thing now.
Yeah.
You just kick back,
Just
relax,
at the
watch
crib.
some shows.
Hell yeah. Maybe an edible.
Relax your feet.
Maybe a little whiskey.
Party on
And chill. Watch a couple movies.
You really a smooth Kojak motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like this nigga always got on a coat or something, man, with his collar pop.
That was my mic stand again, man. We got
Hey, man, part two. KC Mike 2.
Go ahead. No. You got it.
Man, for mine, I got some sad news.
Yeah.
A friend, a kid that I've been knowing since he was about 17 years old. Zay got killed a couple of days ago, man. So my heart goes out to his family, friends, everybody that knew him was in shock. I was in shock. I couldn't even. It just didn't register to me.
Was it some accidental shit or some bullshit?
I don't really want to get into the details of it. You get what I'm saying? Because it's very.
I don't know anything. I just know that I seen the news.
But I just want to give a shout out to the whole Third Ward community. He was there when George Floyd. He was close with George Floyd. He was there through all the protests, everything, going to Minneapolis, everything. So, man, shout out to the whole Third Ward community, especially the CUNY homes. My heart is with y'all and Zay family, man. Man, that was a tough.
I didn't know he was a hooper. I know he was a rapper.
He played for Yates.
Yeah, he played for Yates when they won state.
What year?
TCU.
He went TCU. He hit the game-winning shot against
What
Brandon
year he was at Yates?
Jennings and them at when they played Oak Hill.
Oh, he 08, 09,
09, yeah.
Oh, yeah. What was his name?
Xavier Robertson.
Yeah. I used to play against him back at that YMCA in Third Ward.
Yeah.
When I was young. That nigga was cold.
Yeah, he got a scholarship to TSU. He did two years at TCU.
Yeah, I remember that
then
kid.
He went to South Alabama. Then he won.
He played overseas.
I
saw all that. I didn't know. I knew him as the rapper because of Lou Alcindor, who we had on here. Black Child is like one of my favorite songs.
That's tough.
I watched. I listen to that often. And when I heard about it, I was like, damn. But then it was Bentley that posted something about like him hooping, like it was a international team posted on the story. So I went through it, and then he had a whole nother Instagram of him hooping. I went through all that stuff. I was like, yo, that's cool.
So what's
insane.
crazy about that is, just from he kind of my era. When they was coming up, 08, that's when they was just cold. And I told my teammates, I'm like, nah, they a problem because that whole team they got at Yates, we used to play against them at that YMCA like when we were kids, and they all just came up together.
Yep.
So
they stuck together.
yeah, so and that when I seen they squad, I was like, okay, yeah, them niggas gonna be cold. And we would go to the playoffs every year and lose the game before we had to play them.
Oh, really?
Like 2 years in a row, we lost to Beaumont Ozan, and then them and Beaumont Ozan would go neck and neck.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Old man always got a squad. But yeah,
But yeah, them niggas
once
is
again,
cold,
man, shout out to Zay's family.
Yeah.
My condolences from the entire podcast, man. That's tough loss for Third Ward for real.
That's yeah. He
Then, 'cause
was
he was on
third
his
ward
way.
for real.
And he was on his way too, because I mean, the dude could rap.
Oh man,
Dude could go.
Yo.
That Black Child, I'm telling you, I listened to that. Like when I found out about that shit, I literally listened to that song for an hour straight on repeat.
it's tough to listen to too.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
yeah.
But going into my week, it's been long as hell. And I can speak for like all the teachers out here. When it's like that, this is my first year of teaching. So when it's like that spring break, that Christmas break, that week before, it feels like an eternity. Like it seems like the kids get on your nerves even more. I mean, just everything. And then the mask mandate, got to enforce it. They knowing that the mask mandate is up. And I'm like, nah, y'all still got to wear these masks. Like the kids, like, we don't have to wear it no more. The governor said. I was like, we ain't listening to Hot Wheels. Like, we are wearing masks.
That area got Republicans in it.
Who?
That's they parents.
Nah, I'm just they
just
the
be
kids.
think they know shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's more like the 5th graders, 4th graders who
Yeah.
already didn't want to wear the mask.
Yeah.
I ain't got no problems with the youngest because they'll take their mask down. I tell them put it on, they put it back on.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just been a long week. Now that Friday's here, taking a trip. Gonna have a blast with my lady, my son. We're going to Florida.
Oh, Keelan.
Keelan's going to OKC.
Oh.
But he wanted to go back home with his mom. But outside of that, I know we talked about it. Is the camera on me? Is this the close up? I'm the first of the Pour Horsemen. I went and got that vaccine. So if I become a what them things called them contortionists, the niggas that can just like, you know what I'm saying? Then you know, I took the bullet for y'all.
I appreciate it.
Don't you got to get 2? You got.
I gotta go back April
Yeah.
1st.
I'm waiting. I'm gonna just wait for the Johnson & Johnson.
No, that one is trash.
Why?
Johnson is trash. You
It's
know,
just one take Drake, right?
dog. They powder gave people cancer.
See,
They
that's-
low. Have you ever tried to?
I
have
feel
you ever
you,
put,
but that's,
you
that
never
sound
had a
like
baby?
you've been on Instagram too long.
No, that's like real facts.
Mm.
That was even before. Like the Johnson & Johnson is trash, and I say that from experience because you never had a baby, but if you ever tried to use their lotion on a child, you're gonna be rubbing that lotion in on that baby for like 6 weeks, because that shit is like water in color.
Why black folks seem to really indulge in Johnson & Johnson?
Probably because the name, they think it's probably 2 niggas.
You know, they used to call me Johnson & Johnson back in the day.
You got 2
You got
Johnsons?
2 Johnsons, nigga.
It's long enough, It's long enough. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Man, but outside of the weeks, man, like I said, it's been a long week, but it also been a long week in the world because it's just like racism has just popped back up out of nowhere. We had the whole January was the white people storming the Congress. Then it's like they took a break, like the racist people took a break in February for the girl that had the glue in her hair, because that was like the topic of the month. The girl with the glue. Then March came and it picked right back up, starting with the royal family, and then who we say what we
Ted
say?
Cruz?
Who?
The storm shit?
What you talking about?
What you talking
Talking
about?
about racism, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who did we say first?
The motherfucker, the governor.
No, I mean the governor too, but it was something else. It was our topic.
Nah, I don't
Lost
know.
my train of thought. Looking at Phil.
Yeah.
The Papa John nigga.
Papa John.
The Papa
Never
John
ate that shit.
So listen, I'm gonna start off with him. The Papa John guy, out of nowhere, just pops up. Like he's been obsolete for like a year now. Then out of nowhere has an interview about the board members trying to play him, and then like trying to sabotage him, and then he has been rehabilitating from removing nigga out of his vocabulary. You know how terrible that sounds?
Yeah,
that's
you. Why? That's something like, and people don't take this the wrong way. That's something like black folks should do, because we use it so much just freely.
Yeah.
Like that, you know what I'm saying? It's just
yeah.
stuck in our brain. Just like, you mean to tell me you're white and you have to do that?
He said it's been 20 months since he said it. He's been counting the days. And like the memes that just came out, like it's hilarious. Like it's like a meme of him just like looking like kind of like he holding his tongue, and then somebody was like say salt and vinegar, and it was just like Vin, and then the picture of him, or it's like and it's like the Biggie verse, and if you don't know, now you know, and then it's him. I'm like, dog, people are idiots, but like, I mean, it's just something wrong with you if you just, if it takes that much for you to not, you know, say something you don't supposed to say something. You don't supposed to say it at all.
This is a question that he did an interview, right?
Yes, and it was on that racist ass station, ONS or something like that.
Yeah. So they should ask him, okay, we need to, where are your friends? Because y'all all are saying that shit. If you saying it that freely, your family and your friends.
That's the problem though. That station was it like pretty much embracing him as the victim. They wasn't holding him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're not holding him accountable for that shit.
Hey, you say the name of the channel?
It's like ONS or something. It's the
ONN.
ONN.
One America News Network.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was OSN. Only say nigga.
Yeah. There you go. That's even better.
That's what I thought. I was about to say, God damn it, go
Like,
with this shit.
it's white people amaze me, man.
They are crazy.
Yeah,
Absolutely insane.
Okay, so can we get into the family?
Of who?
The fucking
The royal family.
Oh, okay.
in quotations.
Mm-hmm.
So the Oprah thing happened, and I didn't care to watch that shit really. And
I watched some of it. I fell asleep.
Usually I'll watch shit like that because we do a podcast. I try to say, but my thing is, first of all, I'm not surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, it shouldn't be about the family, but it should be about the issue at hand as far as the interracial marriage and a family not accepting one's culture or whatever. That should be the issue and not focus on their family, to me. Because their family essentially started racism. If you think about it. The English killed millions of Native Americans and enslaved Africans.
Yeah, I was asleep at the back of the class, get ready for the game. Fuck that shit.
So essentially,
Fuck all that on Great Britain and shit. Man, pass me the ball, Kim Folk.
Hey, somebody said
Go
that.
ahead.
I read a tweet where they said it's crazy, and it was a white girl that tweeted the shit. She was like, it's ironic that again the downfall of Britain will be America spilling the tea or some shit like that. It was like historical context with the. I like that shit. But
Go ahead, give me some more info.
Nah, I'm just saying, like that, if you really think about it, it stems from that family. The Queen, what's her name?
First off,
Elizabeth. Like, it stems from that shit.
my stance on the Kanye and Kim divorce goes to this too, because I don't give a fuck about their family, like at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, I was watching it based off of Meghan Markle just to see, you know, what she went through and all that in the third. But I mean, it's like, what can you expect? They first off, they English, and like that was some of like the most racist white people ever. Like
Right.
you said.
Right.
And then, you know, they have power and wealth. So that's, I mean, it's a terrible combination.
What do you-
And it's not like she's like just coming up from the slums and just, becoming the princess or whatever her label is, her title was. But at the end of the day, she's black. They treated Princess Diana damn near worse.
Yeah.
And they killed her.
Yeah. I don't I can't go there. I thought about that. I thought what
necessarily kill her, but maybe drove her crazy.
No, it's conspiracy about how she died.
They had her killed.
It's some shit.
Because I didn't know they had her killed.
No, yeah, The conspiracy theory is that they had her killed.
Oh, conspiracy.
They had her killed because she was leaving the dude.
Shit. Some paparazzi.
She was leaving the dude for an Egyptian.
Crucial.
She fell in love with an Egyptian, supposedly, and the queen was like, "You're done."
Damn. I don't. I'm not gonna take. I thought about that. Like, man, why would you want to go into some? I don't know if that's what you were saying. Why would Meghan Markle want to go into something like that when you know that?
No, I wasn't saying that at all.
Because I wouldn't say.
You fall in love with.
That's what I'm saying. That's not fair to say.
No.
And I heard. This is the thing. Okay, so let's go back a little bit. Remember the whole ceremony, the wedding and shit? And it's like, we finally got a black princess. Man, I ignored all that bullshit. That's some bullshit. And I hate that black folks really think like that. Like, these are the same people that got us to America, that we dealing with all this racist shit because of them. And y'all, she's the first black princess. I was like, nah, fuck that.
But y'all think Harry different?
He's different.
He's definitely different.
He's definitely different. And I'm not, that's the thing. Let's talk about the issue at hand. Like, he's different. He's the rebel of the family. He got with her. And, shit didn't work out at the palace. He moved her out, which is ironic. Like, you move her to America because you want to get away from racism, and you come to America. It's just like, But
it's better than over there.
Yeah, definitely better than over there. They just completely spit on you.
We ain't never been to England. I don't know.
I've been
Don Pete.
But look,
You been to England?
Yeah. He gave
Don Pete can teleport. That nigga.
he gave a black soccer player some uptown love. I was like, you know what, Harry, all right with me, man. He gave him that.
He partied. That nigga.
Man, he did that little where he pointed at like the bumperclack type shit.
Oh yeah,
that's a meme where he just like.
So y'all think he listening to Nas and Biggie and shit?
Yeah, he definitely on that.
I think he cool.
You think he pop locking in the crib?
Nah, he ain't all that, but he definitely like a rebel. Man, what's that? It's a old actress. Her family was in Congress. She used to
Tyson.
No, nigga, she white.
Rest in peace.
She used to.
The one that was married to Arnold Schwarzenegger?
No. She was friends with Billie Holiday.
I don't know.
Back in the day. But her family and she was one of those rebels for her family because her family was like Congress and they was racist and shit, and she used to hang with black folks and shit. Like, that's how like Harry is, and yeah.
Speaking of old people,
who listen, they know who I'm talking about. But
I don't know why I just thought about her.
You said what?
I love Anita Baker. I just want to throw that out there.
But anyway, yeah, to put a button on that shit, man, like, I don't, fuck that family.
Wait,
like,
no, not a button on it yet, because I watched it. The only thing that I didn't like with Harry in that interview was that he was still coming off protective of the family, which is rightfully so, because at the end of the day, that's still his family. Like,
for sure.
I thought about it along the lines of, like, say, got a family member that murdered someone. Do the family still pay respects to the murderer? Like, if he dies?
What you mean?
Like a funeral and all that shit?
Who?
I'm asking, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
say
that
it again.
type,
I'm sorry.
Like, if a family member goes out and murders someone, but then dies as well, like, do you pay your respect still to that family member?
This shit is deep, man. This is
yeah.
for melanin and murder. Melanin and murder. Where y'all at?
I'm just, like, that's the thought process, because
yeah.
he was still protecting his family.
Yeah.
Despite, you know, I mean, how could you?
Oh, you talking about the Diana shit?
Like, even that, like, how could you go on living with these people, knowing that there's conspiracy theories about them killing your mother?
Yeah.
And then they just downright disrespecting your wife, and then you know, pretty much damning your child before he even got there.
That's crazy.
So like, even with all that, you go on television and you still protect them by not giving names, by not pretty much saying who did this and who did that.
Well, I mean,
Go ahead.
I think at the end of the day, we gonna always protect our family.
That's what it came about. Where I was like, if somebody murders someone, do you still pay respects?
I think about it along these lines. How much how our family, like it was two different cultures, but we live in a normal world where you really with your family and you know everything about your family. They live in a world where, remember on Coming to America when they was about to eat breakfast and he's like, oh my God, he's coming over. Like, wow, this is different. Like they might live that type of life where they don't even really, everything is structured and scheduled.
Yeah, scheduled. Yeah.
I mean,
So it's just like, who knows if he just know what he know, and
I mean, adding on to it, one of the it's documented that dude was hanging with what's the pedophile name? Epstein. He was hanging at the island.
Yeah.
Who was Harry?
Prince William.
Prince William,
Not Harry. William.
Oh, he
got pictures with the girl.
picture with the girl. Yeah, I seen that.
The Epstein girl.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, shit.
And who is he?
He is the older brother.
Oh, he's the brother.
Yeah.
That guy you're talking about is
Uncle.
Oh, he's the uncle. I don't know these white people like that.
damn. That's deep. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
And he was like the one. If I'm mistaken, correct us in the comments. But I believe he is the one that was the main one that was like trying to say that the baby skin tone and shit like that.
Correct.
Wow.
Correct. Wow.
Man, fuck them people.
That's what I'm saying.
Mark
White
that.
people is wild,
Wow,
dog. Y'all can
dog.
do all that shit and you worried about the baby skin
And still
tone.
keep your credibility and still keep. That shit's wild, bro. They'll never understand that.
And then that other, I don't even know who he is. The one that looked like a walking corpse.
Oh, that's the Charles. That's the
When that nigga gonna die?
that nigga purple.
Bro, that nigga don't.
Like he's like
He with the ears, the
mauve.
one with the ears, right?
Yeah, his eyes are purple. His teeth are fucking
Yeah, that
mutants.
shit look creepy.
Dog, them white people, wow, dog. They age like.
And Oprah got what she got 7 million to license.
She got $7 million for licensing that to CBS. Oprah, stay in that bag, man.
Okay, so what do we say about that? As far as like her capitalizing on that family,
Fuck, do it,
do it.
nigga. We could put them on the pod. Cheerio, Mike. Shit, give me 700,000. Niggas. Cheerio, Mike.
What's her friend name that interviewed R.
Oh,
Kelly?
Gail King.
Hey, listen, man. I randomly looked at that interview. That shit is pure comedy, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
shit is
That
funny,
shit
bro.
That shit is funny as hell.
Nah, that shit is so good. I will watch that and that Ray J interview from Breakfast Club.
Yeah,
When he
yeah.
ran it. That shit to have you rolling. For real.
Yeah, man.
How'd y'all like the All-Star game?
Man, just talk about Dame.
Dame
Dame.
Dollar? Oh,
I'm
Dame
gonna say-
Dollar that won.
Okay, can we get? Let me.
That's what I'm saying. Just like Dame is a dark horse in NBA history almost. And I fully have the take, but I'm just thinking about it now as we speak. He might be like, cause can you name a person that's like still he's a superstar in quotations. They don't really treat him like such because we don't talk about him like
He's
that.
important. That's why.
Can kill you on the court. He ain't no 6'5", whatever. You know what I'm saying? Kill on the court, hit game winner after game winner, take his team to conference finals and shit. He gonna be a real. He's gonna be militant in his sense of staying with the team he was drafted to. He's that type of guy.
Oakland nigga.
Have we ever seen this in NBA history? That's
Yeah,
what I'm
you've
saying.
seen people be loyal to their team.
And still be the killer like that, but a killer to that extent.
You would have to go back in time. Somebody like Isaiah Thomas, he was a soft-spoken
Patrick
killer.
Ewing.
Patrick Ewing had his days for sure. He didn't never want to leave New York, but at the end he ended up I think he
He
finished.
went
with
to
like
Seattle, then went to Orlando.
Orlando and Toronto and shit
No,
like
Seattle
that.
and Orlando.
Is he
Yeah,
the
Orlando.
best?
Hakeem went to
Is
Toronto.
That's right.
is Dame? Well, Iverson.
What?
Iverson. I was about to say, is he the best of just what I explained about him being a killer?
little
and
man?
Just and kind of sunned away from all the rest of the superstars and
Well, for
just
me-
kind of when respect wise.
Oh, respect wise,
He gets his respect.
I think he get his respect. I think his peers respect him.
It's
I don't-
the fans.
The
I don't
fans.
believe the fans fully
In
know.
totality is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know if the fans really know what they witnessing because this dude is special, man. He's shooting that three like it's regular.
Effortless.
It's regular.
The thing is, he'll kill you for 60 points
Yeah, he will.
on any given day, especially in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't know if we really been witnessing shit like that over the years.
When we
Gilbert
talk-
almost was that guy.
Right. When we talk about a guy, let's just say under 6'4", 6'5", I mean he's at the top of the list. But I can't skyrocket him over the AIs and the Isaiah Thomases because Isaiah Thomas
One.
Well, he won. He's in another. He's
you get what I'm saying.
so-
He different, and I think people see him on TV and hear his voice, or maybe think he was not that deal.
Oh no, he was
Isaiah
real.
Thomas was.
I know.
We talking about old school
but
Isaiah
and then
Thomas.
but he carries that legend status where you just hear how you hear stories about you know who Isaiah Thomas is.
Yeah, if you hoop,
Like
you know.
that's what I'm saying. Like Iverson in 20 years from now, 40 years from now, you're gonna know who Allen Iverson is.
And I think you're gonna know who Dame is too, man.
See, this is the thing with Dame. He's getting the recognition now. He's been consistent. I matter of fact, earlier this week I talked to Bola about it. They listed the pure scores. They had that list.
Yeah, I seen that.
And they had Dame, I think, like 4 or 5. It was KD, James Harden, Steph.
I seen Paul
Bradley
George
Beal,
up there.
Bradley Beal, and then Dame Lillard. And then they had Kyrie 6. But Dame Lillard had no first place votes. And I was like, they just continue disrespecting this man. And the reason I said that, and then Bola was like, I mean, for him to be over Kyrie is kind of, that's accomplishment in itself because Kyrie is a bucket. And then I just pulled up the stats. I was like, bruh, this man hasn't averaged less than 21 points since his rookie year, which he averaged 19. And he's been 28, 29 consistently the past 4 or 5 years with being the clutchest player in the league the past 5 seasons.
And he's actually led his team. Kyrie he's not the leader of
Exactly.
the team.
Yeah.
He
You
has
get what
not
I'm
been
saying?
ever the leader.
So,
When he had the chance in Boston,
For him, that's what I go back to what I said. Him being that little guard that's leading his team, we ain't seen it.
And I got nothing bad to say
And you
about
know what I'm
Dame,
saying?
man.
People want to play with him. He'll get a formidable
Formidable.
team. People want to come buck with him.
Oh, for
You know what I'm
sure.
saying?
Nah,
He'll get he'll get people around him.
Oh, yeah,
People
for
want to
sure.
play with him.
this is what I think is going to happen. I think they either trade for or he gets bought out and they get back LaMarcus Aldridge. Nurkic get healthy. McCollum get healthy, and they make a run.
Make a run with
Because to the Western Conference Finals. So at least the Western Conference Finals, and then you can go from there.
That's what I'm
This
saying.
will be the
We've
legend of
seen
Dame if he takes them there. Because LA is looking vulnerable. And they was looking like that
They ain't
last
beating
year.
LA, though.
And they
If
got to
AD
get healthy.
come back,
I'm not going against LeBron like that again.
yeah.
I'm not saying it like that.
Tom Brady.
But I'm saying is if there's ever a time for him to just truly make a run, if everybody gets healthy, which is a big ordeal because he needs he needs McCollum, he would need LaMarcus Aldridge. If they get healthy and they can make that run, I feel like that can be the season.
I think that people's memory is so short now. I actually know people's memory is short. What Dame did in the bubble,
For sure.
I think people forgot that damn fast. Like, them people had to win so many games just to get into the fucking playoffs.
Yes. He said he
game.
didn't want to go to the bubble at all if he didn't have
And
a chance
this
to go to
man
the playoffs.
put on a show every single night, bro. And then he got his team. He was burnt out by the time the Lakers got a hold of him. So it's just like, bro, y'all people got to stop playing with Dame. Bro.
I mean,
if they are playing with him, I don't really know.
He was my preseason MVP.
I would love for him to win MVP, bro. As much as I want Braun to win that 5th one, I would love for Dame to. I would love for Embiid too. I like that.
That's the thing, because Embiid is
like
the MVP
Embiid,
right
bro.
now.
Yeah, he
That
is.
boy cold,
LeBron's
man.
second right now.
Yes,
Yeah,
but I
second
think
vote,
if
I hope Dame
Portland
win that bitch.
climbs up to like number 2
That would
and
be beautiful.
Philly kind of takes a back seat to Brooklyn and Brooklyn make a run, Dame can get the MVP.
It's also. Can we talk about?
We are in the thick of winter and the storms are brewing. Luckily, our partners at Manscaped specialize in products to make sure you're walking around town with beautiful snowballs. Manscaped is here to provide you the best tools for your grooming experience, offering precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped's Performance Package is the best buy of 2021. Get 20% off plus free shipping with the code POUR, that's POUR, at manscaped.com. They also have a ton of other amazing men's hygiene products on their website, from disposable mats for your pubes to foot deodorant. So again, use 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com by using the code POUR, that is POUR, and that saves you 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com. Thanks, Manscaped, for making our winter wieners look so good.
It's also business with the NBA. They want a face,
Yeah, they look.
and they stem that from the fans and fan favorites.
That's for sure.
So
Always business
is
with NBA.
Dame, would Dame be at the top of that depth chart when it comes to, okay, we're going to give it to Dame and he's going to bring in all these dollars because people fuck with Dame.
You know how many commercials that man got right
I
now?
feel you.
Yeah.
But I'm just
And
saying.
nigga name is Dame Dollar.
Yeah. But I'm just saying because I think that they think that LeBron is kind of on his way out. So let's stop. Like, we can't just give him MVP every time because he kind of on his way out.
MVP
He ain't
since
won an MVP
2013.
like
I know.
13,
So they
something like
started fucking with, kids
Try
love.
to give it to KD.
That's what I'm saying. Kids love Westbrook. Kids
that.
love
Can't say they tried to
Harden.
give it to Cat. That nigga snatched it.
He
up.
snatched that.
He averaged
But the
32.
kids, like,
that
fans
1 year,
love
yeah, good.
these guys. Giannis is the.
Oh, that's horrible, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
The NBA, bro, was going with that one.
Listen,
Last year,
Giannis is
last year was like
Iffy?
last year was iffy.
Okay.
That first one he
The
won,
first one was
he
yes.
definitely should have got it. The second one,
Steph first one when he averaged like 20 points a game. That was kind of iffy, man.
his first one.
Yeah, he only averaged like 21 points
It's just
a
that they
game.
was.
No, he
they
was averaging like 25.
We can check somebody. To
He
check
had
that.
so many highlights that season, and they was
Now that
winning.
second year when he broke all those records and shit, and that shit was crazy.
I measure. See, that's when you say it's questionable. I only measure that shit often when they gave Steve Nash that second. Like he stole that
Steve Nash
second.
was a bad.
Shaq should have won that shit.
Probably so.
What was that? The second one, right? When he stole it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talking about Dame. Let's holler about Steph real quick. Steph is a bad man, bro.
Oh yeah. That
He
fucking.
set the tone for the All-Star
Yeah.
game.
No, did you see
And he won the
the
three-point
3-point?
contest. Nah, that's a bad man.
Yeah,
bro.
he bad.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He looked like he just like playing, like having a good time.
Yeah, what did he average?
He averaged what was the MVP season?
2014, I believe.
Yeah, he averaged 23.
Yeah, see, it was low. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't nothing spectacular. You get what I'm saying? So, but I think they won.
But
like
he did
60.
shot. He was 50, 40, 90.
Ah, yeah.
So
Can't beat that shit.
exactly.
But Steph put on the show just I think to remind people like I'm still that. What y'all think? Don't think just because I missed that season. Like he put it on people's mind because him and Dame was going back and forth.
Bro, that nigga hit that. Dame hit that half court 3 and he backdoored and made it like from half court. I was
Boy,
like,
it's
yo,
cold, man.
he shot that 3 and then just turned away like all the way around.
Oh, Steph?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Your muscle memory has to be insane for you to know that that's going in automatically.
Bro, that shit is insane.
Yeah, nah.
Him and LeBron. It was funny looking at
Him and LeBron
him
being
and
all friendly
LeBron.
and
Yeah.
shit.
It's
LeBron
just like
crazy.
LeBron was like, I finally got to play with him.
Happy ass nigga.
yeah.
God damn, this nigga. be
That's
too
how
happy.
Phil used to be when he finally got to play with me when I used to hoop.
Yeah, while we was there, when I went home, I was throwing shit around, kicking over chairs.
And then he didn't want to say something. Like, oh, okay. And he tried to calm your ass down when he tried to critique you on some shit.
Nah, I said Phil up.
Yeah,
Man,
it's
hey,
fun playing
man.
with that nigga.
It
man.
reminds me, y'all been watching the new Last Chance?
I haven't watched it yet.
I'm on episode 4.
All I seen was the preview. The nigga kept saying, on the preview, the coach kept saying something about body language or something. I forgot what he was saying.
I'm gonna
But it's
check
just
it
a
out.
preview. I'm gonna check
It's
it
a
out.
good-
Matter of fact,
good.
I'm gonna download some episodes so I can watch
My
on the plane.
lady
You know
hit
what
me.
I'm talking about?
My lady, I'm training at the gym, and she was like, "Last chance." And I was like, initially I was like, the last season was garbage. I ain't
That shit
even,
was
I
terrible.
ain't even finish it. That's
I
what I'm
didn't
saying.
either.
I don't even
And
be
and then I
watching
got home and I looked at
It's
the
about
preview.
basketball.
It was basketball. I was like,
I'm
oh
saying, I
shit.
don't even be watching TV no more. That's the crazy shit.
Yeah.
But what about the guy who said the stuff on Twitch or whatever he was on? Myers Leonard.
Oh,
Myers
yeah.
Leonard. Hey, that's another thing with racist white people.
What happened? Let's dig into
Why
that.
the fuck
Look,
would
hold
you
on.
even-
Wait. We
What
gotta
did he
go
say?
back. We gotta go back
Okay.
to the bubble. Remember in the bubble, them niggas was going on the knee, and everybody on that knee. This
Except for
dude
him, standing
stood
up,
up with
yeah.
his heart, and he explained why he stands up, but he's with his brothers and all that. He had his hand on the black man, everything, and then he come out and use this racist ass slang.
And don't he
term.
be like, he be dressing and shit? Ain't he? That's the same dude, right?
That's Tyler Hero.
No, but
No, he dressed up
Oh,
too.
yeah,
he,
yeah, same
he
guy.
with the sneaker shit.
He got
the
sneaker
with-
shit.
He be on
with the
fucking-
sneaker shit.
He
KB.
look like Johnny Bravo though.
he be on BR kicks all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he got some
So that so he's on Twitch and he just casually calling the guy
It's
a
a word that
term.
rhymes with Spike.
And,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
rhymes with tyke.
shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know what that word meant.
It's a derogatory
it's-
word towards Jewish.
Yeah.
people,
Oh wow.
which
pretty
you don't
much.
want to fuck with them because they own everything and they own it.
Nah, for sure.
I ain't even see Nick Cannon on Masked Singer.
They bring it back wilding out though.
Really?
Yep. They bringing it back. But
They say
yeah.
he out because of COVID though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they ain't gonna play with you.
Bro, that shit is insane. Though. Like, why, man? People just stupid. And
Like-
then Julian Edelman, because I believe he's a
we reaching out
Jewish.
to him.
He's a Jewish man, and he like wrote a letter saying like
Get
he
a
can
nip.
come eat with him, like discuss it. You know, he can have what they call it, Shabbat. I believe it's Shabbat. Something like that. My mom studied Jewish
Oh yeah.
and Hebrew and all that, and yeah, man, it's insane. He's suspended. Well, not suspended. He's away from the team indefinitely for
10 games, I believe, something like that.
They just said
They
indefinitely.
gonna make him.
They
play,
trying to trade
pay
him.
for it.
They trying to trade
He
him.
don't play it anyway. He don't get in the game.
Yeah, but
What is
they,
he? Irish, Scottish,
I don't know.
Polish.
He white. Just insane world, dude. Like,
Let me tell y'all my my obstacle that I had this week. Before we get into our other couple topics. Planning his wedding.
brother.
So we had our first on the phone meeting with the wedding planner.
You already signed that contract.
No, we did not sign the contract.
I signed the contract.
Jesus. So me and my lady and your lady been talking, by the way. I don't know if
Oh
you know
my
that.
God.
So we get on the phone with this lady, and she's pitching us these great ideas: Puerto Rico, Mexico, San Francisco, Miami.
Oh, this is just the wedding planner.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
the wedding planner,
And she's
right?
trying-
and she's,
okay.
she's
Right,
giving
right,
us
right,
all
right.
these options,
Right,
right?
right.
So she says, "What's y'all budget?" We throw a decent number out there. I ain't gonna say what it is, but she says a regular wedding these days for y'all would be 50,000.
What?
I almost pissed on myself in the car. We was in the parking lot of just in the parking lot. I almost pissed on myself, man. I said, Can you say that again? I think your phone was static. She say 50,000.
Well, let me ask you this.
Uh-huh.
What is your ideal number as far as guests?
Probably 100. Yes, 100. It's about 100. So we gonna try to get it down to 75.
Hey, the shadow over here is just he wants to jump on this podcast so bad.
So I'm trying to get it down to 75. So I'm gonna have to cut out some people. I'm sorry, but
Damn, just let me know if I ain't gonna be invited. Bro.
Oh nah, y'all.
Let me tell you this.
Y'all good.
Mine. So we signed the contract with our wedding planner,
Oh, cool.
and man,
Sign the contract, big boy. Sign the contract.
I'm like, shit, yo. Dog, first off, I'm doing a destination wedding because I don't want to have to deal with that shit. I know everybody not gonna be able to, and I embrace that. I don't
you like that idea.
Yes, I don't want it. Look, if it was up to me, we could just, go get married and then just, do our thing. Like do like a something for just amongst family and friends.
Right.
I say, don't do that Will Smith episode when they went to Vegas and they did
Nah,
the shaft
none of that
wedding.
shit. None of that. I'm saying though, man, like between coming home from dealing with, kids all day, and then as soon as I hit the door, hearing about, if it's not content, it's about wedding planning. Like just fresh out the door. And meanwhile, Keelan is just waiting there, just help for his homework. So I'm like, yo, I
You got
am
triple threat.
I'm spent. And so this wedding shit is to the point where it's like, I'm excited. I'm just excited to say I do.
Yeah.
To be honest, like just
seen you
I
tweet
want to
that.
say that. I want to say I'm excited to say I do, but I'm really excited to do it while wearing my Cartier glasses because I'm gonna have my Cartier
Lord have
glasses.
mercy.
Sir.
I am going to have them hoes.
Yes, sir. I like that.
I am
like that.
definitely gonna have
real
them hoes.
player. Real player.
And so, yeah, man, all this other shit, man, look, that's gonna be family members that's gonna be upset, probably throwing hissy fits on Facebook and whatnot. I don't care.
Have y'all explored, just as an idea of doing it yourself?
Do what I say.
Just renting a
Man, so much
venue.
fucking
Fuck
work.
no.
I know, but
Mm-hmm.
like as far as like having not so much about just one wedding planner, but like just developing a team. Because really, you've done that already
Done what? I ain't never been married.
with the engagement shit.
Oh, just planning that
Just
shit?
planning it.
Yeah, that was baby shit. That was baby
I'm just
shit.
saying. I'm just saying. Have you just kind of explored it in your mind?
Bruh.
Like maybe I could get some
bro,
dope shit.
I was spent planning that shit, bro. I was fucked up, bro. Like trying to keep that shit under wraps.
Bruh.
I couldn't tell half of her family. I didn't want to tell certain people. I could only tell her mama. So it's just like with this wedding shit, she was just like, and Phil's here. I guess men don't really like to be involved in the planning and shit.
I don't.
But
It's for her.
But yeah, it is. But she was like, I can tell Phil is really involved. I wanted to say,
Honestly, I'm that
I'm
way.
involved,
I like to
but
create.
it's-
I like to create. We both, me and my lady, like to create shit for. And it's really we got this thing where we want our people to have a good time.
Yeah, nah,
That's the
what
thing.
That's what we
And-
want.
and-
Like-
but I want it to be limited. My thing was this. When we first started this whole wedding planning, I thought about it like this. Like a lot of the people that would come, like those plates be like, between $50 to $100. Would I personally just, pay for someone dinner like that just to hang with?
Yeah.
Even family members. We got family members that I wouldn't even just do that with. You know what I'm saying? So, like, why would I want to just do that for like a countless amount of people and then just break my bank to do that shit when I wouldn't even do it on the regular? That shit is dumb.
It's so much thinking that has to go. Like I'm talking about, it's so detailed,
Minute.
bro.
Like the goddamn napkin holders. All that shit is like
nobody
in your
gives
face.
a fuck.
But the women do. That's the thing.
Oh, they
And to go about what you said about him with the engagement party, mine was like a fraction of what his was, because his was like,
was you spent after?
nigga, I was exhausted,
bro.
That's why I got so drunk afterwards that I had to get an IV. I was that spent.
I had lost that.
What is
doing
that? But that's like more than half stress, though. Just being in the position to get on one knee.
I wasn't never stressed about that. My whole stress. I knew
all
she
you
was
did
gonna,
was book the.
No, that shit
no, it took planning for that.
Planning
shit.
it.
Yeah.
Keeping it secret.
Yeah.
Keeping everybody else from saying shit.
That's stress.
That's stress.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's more than half stress than just planning it out.
The stress, that part was the stress for me, because trying to just keep everything under ropes, like not nobody leaking the shit, and just keeping her away from it.
But you making phone calls, because our partner got the studio. We got that. You got your partner to do the catering.
Who didn't know? Who didn't know it was an engagement party until he came there.
That's what I'm saying. So that's two things you got to plan as far as just planning it out. And then it was just only us.
But look, Jay, he's not used to doing that.
Right.
You know, you get what I'm saying?
And then she sniffs out this shit
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
And then I don't like surprises, first off. So if it's almost like we watch Austin Powers all the time. The nigga ask me the question 3 times. I'm just gonna give it up.
Yeah.
That's how I am. Like, you know, what you got planned? Leave me alone. What you got planned? Leave me alone. What you got planned? Fuck it. We getting engaged soon. I got a whole party.
Yeah.
That's how I am. I don't like surprises. I don't care for surprise parties. I don't even like wrapping up gifts, because if you ask me, I'm fucking around and tell you.
Yeah.
If I tell you that I got a surprise and you ask me what's the surprise, I'm gonna let you know.
Yeah.
I hate getting asked the question 3 times. It just irritates me.
Yeah, that's it. I can never hold it. Like, I can hold secrets and I don't care to know the secret. But if someone tell me, like, don't say shit, I'm gonna completely, forget. Like, I'm not gonna put myself in that position to know when to say shit.
So she's been asking people, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say about. She's been asking people on social media, how much was your wedding? How much was your wedding? So people are giving her responses. They was like, I had a destination wedding for $25,000. So I say, what year was that? 2009. Well, look, it's 2021, man, and prices is going up, man. This shit is.
But what is you?
I am stressed out around,
Oh.
man. God
Yeah.
damn.
She already got a dress.
Y'all trying to do destination?
Trying. Man, this lady's crazy, man. Man, y'all don't even know half the shit that she want. Fucking monkeys and drink. Listen, man, this shit is out of control.
Bro, like, this
Shit
is
is out of
this is
control.
why
I
the
don't want to
wedding.
be eating my steak, my sirloin, while a fucking monkey is looking over it.
I'm just kidding about the
Oh,
monkey.
okay.
This is why the
some
wedding
movie type
planner was imperative, because she doesn't want the stress of knowing what's going on or having to deal with what's going on at all. Like, she doesn't want to have to deal with that shit.
Yeah,
and
sure.
personally, I don't care for it neither. So
Yeah, that's what it's for.
we just had to do it. But man, when I say it's a lot that's
It is.
going on into this shit
It is, bro. It really
every day. I ain't even started looking for my tuck shit. I just started talking to tailors and shit like that.
I
And
got a guy.
I got a guy that's I've been talking to on Twitter. I'm gonna go to this guy that I've been following for years on Instagram, named Manny Fred Taylor or something like
I
that.
about to say Manny
I
Fresh.
got another guy. My boy Phil does. He tailors.
I used to. I don't. Rich God doing my shit. I'm
What you gonna have, a Louis Vuitton tux?
They gonna have a Dior.
they gonna have a Dior tux.
What's the other suits niggas used to wear back in the Gap? Zeus.
They gonna have a Zusu with a timepiece.
They gonna have a cardigan.
They gonna have a timepiece. They gonna pull out a timepiece. Like,
And then
you know what time it is.
Rich guy gonna come dressed just like you. Yeah, we big stepping, man. We.
Man, Rich better sit his bitch that man. That
They go object just to say, yeah, you see, we big stepping in here.
Crazy, bro. Yeah, I gotta let my bro do my tucks for me. But what was our last couple topics before we got into that?
Shit.
What else we had?
That's
Nah, we had something.
It was something else.
Did you put it down on your phone?
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie.
Slow week.
It's been a slow week. My brain is on puddles, nigga.
Shit.
It's been on puddles, bro.
Shit. Nah, it was something.
Nah, everybody
else.
need to see this shit. This shit ain't.
Yeah.
I had
motherfuckers-
people asking like how y'all be doing. I tell them like we freestyle pretty much all this stuff. Like LP the one that kind of raps everything, put everything together. But shit, for the most part, we don't really discuss what we gonna talk about. We come on here, flip the shit, and
Yeah, we really missing LP. He kind of like puts shit in perspective. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah, what makes it
Keeps us
I
organized.
be telling people,
Organized, yeah.
I be telling people what makes the talent portion come in is when you can just kind of elaborate on shit and feed off of whoever your co-host is. Or
Yeah, let me get into something real quick. What type of grades did you motherfuckers make in high school and shit like that?
I had a
No.
2.8.
2.8.
I was like a 3. I was about a 3.2.
Class president.
Never, nigga. I was suspended. I was in ISS on game days. Look, that was my thing. I was smart, but I was bad. So I used to do that shit to be petty. Like
You talking about high school?
Yeah, high school too. Like the teacher would be think I'm not paying attention because she saw me talking or something like that, and then I answer and I get right back to talking. Like you done?
College.
Ooh.
Oh, I was dean's list in college
Dean's List.
every year.
Undergrad? Shit.
College is different.
Look,
College is different.
undergrad.
You got a shadow over here.
No
just
lie.
throw it out.
Undergrad, my worst GPA was 1.8.
Damn.
Why?
Let me tell you this. I had went to UCO. And my boy T Will from Third Ward, you know Traditas.
Yeah, Traditas.
What kind of name is that?
Traditas.
I always laugh at that name, but
He
it,
was
That's
named
the
off Adidas.
really?
Adidas.
Why?
I don't
That's
know
what he
this
told y'all.
Nigga named Adidas.
I mean, but that's what his daddy told him.
That's what he told me. But anyway,
The fuck?
I would be going to class, and then T Will would be like, "Man, hey, they hooping, like they be. I mean, it used to be packed inside the student center." I'd be like, "Man, nah, I can't miss no class." Hey man, fuck that age. Let's go hoop. Man, I'm going there hoop. I remember one time it was the Thunder. No, yeah, nigga that was on the Thunder in there. And man, me and T Will was always on the same team. Hit a nigga, boom, boom. And then like I'm going baseline, I see T Will coming creeping in the middle. I just throw it up. Nigga, boom, dunked on nigga. Third one. I was like, nah, this nigga's a fool. Like we used to kill. And then the coach would always kind of look at T Will. And then like the players be like, man, what y'all niggas doing? Like y'all boys need to be trying out. It was like, nah, nigga, my grades, bro.
Yeah, so you've been on the yard. You know what the yard is at TSU. Well, at the baby yard, which is Yates. Bro, I was always smart. Like just naturally, I could pass, right? But when you play sports for a school like Yates, it's just like they'll make sure that you pass. So, and I took advantage of that, right? But when I got to college, I took it a little bit more serious. So when my friends would be saying, you know, let's go to the rec and hoop and shit like that, I'd be like, cool, I'll be there, but I gotta do this. I gotta go to school first, right? Because I want to be the first in my family to graduate. I always kept that in my mind, like, I gotta do this shit, right? So that's what separated me from a lot of my friends who later on got that shit. But I was focused. I was focused as hell. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I always tell youngins now when they getting ready to go to college and do the whole college thing, it's definitely different from high school. You can do not the bare minimum, but you can be coherent in as far as like just knowing, like being in the class and doing your work, showing up, doing your homework on test days. Look, either you study for a little while before,
Gotta
or
study,
just you
man.
know how to cheat.
Yeah.
But you can finesse the system
Oh, you
of
can.
college to get through.
You definitely can.
And you can actually, if you go to TSU is pretty intimate. It's still big, but
Yeah,
you can
it
talk
is.
to your professors. Like if motherfuckers like you and you
Man.
show up every day, like you can finesse the game of college.
That's a
and you
fact.
know what? And you know what? Factualized that notion for me. I got a partner that went to Harvard and graduated, and he's like, bro, and I explained that to him. I was like, man, he's like, bro, it's the same thing. It's the same shit. He graduated from Harvard. He did the same shit. Smart guy though, but it's just like it's to say you finesse the system.
You got to. I befriended a lot of professors who I'm still good friends
Yeah.
with now.
If they fuck
And,
with you, they ain't
and
gonna fuck with you.
mad
They ain't gonna help
cool.
you if you a dumbass.
Man, they gonna help you with everything, man.
help
And
you.
see, I can elaborate on that because as I said, 1.8 was the lowest I got on my
Yeah.
GPA. I ended up graduating with a 3.0. I always knew that school and hooping for me went along the lines.
Oh, for sure.
Like that helped me because that made me more focused, as you said. Because like when my 8th grade year, when I got expelled, I didn't hoop. And when I didn't hoop, I remember bringing home in math on my progress report a 13. A 13 on my progress report.
James
And
Harden.
my dad was like, you should have just got a 0. Like he was even madder because he was like, it's like you did something just to not. He was like pissed. And he was like,
Nah, for sure.
I'd rather you just got a 0. Yeah. And so, I mean, without hooping in the 8th grade, expelled, without hooping in college, not just going to, not doing my work and all that stuff. So I got back in college and hooping. I graduated. Spiked up my GPA to bare minimum because that 3.0 overall made my shit a 2.5.
Yeah.
But when I got my master's, which was crazy enough for me because I couldn't hoop while getting my master's.
Yeah.
That was just all me, but it was finessing because I didn't buy textbooks.
Nope.
I didn't buy all that other shit. I would just like put my fingers to the keyboard, type up what I knew.
Yeah.
And then I ended up graduating with a 4.0. So
Because the
that's
thing
beautiful.
is,
That's beautiful.
college is business. Basically,
Gotta-
it's business.
But it's you have to have it in you. Like
To-
you have to want it.
Right,
though.
right.
You have to want to get through this. And before we end, I want to give a shout out to my baby sister. She's ranked 19th in her class. She about to graduate. She gonna graduate with her associate's degree from HCC. She's in high school. She
Wow.
gonna graduate with her associate's degree. from
associates
HCC.
already?
Yeah.
Before she even got a diploma?
Yeah. So she getting
Damn.
her diploma and her degree from HCC. She's going to Bates I'm sorry, Star, I can't remember.
Damn.
In Maine.
Oh,
She's going to Bates. It's a baby Ivy League school. So I want to give a big shout out to my baby sister. And I'm
Nice.
so
That's what's
proud
up.
of her, bro. So she was kind of like, well, I'm only ranked 19th in your class. I say, well, it's 4 of us, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's 4 of us, right? So it's 4 of us. I'm like, shit, none of us ranked in the top 200 and shit. So,
He
My
ranked-
senior year, I got Texas Scholar.
oh, you did?
My mama was proud as hell because she was like, I don't know how you did this, but yeah, I
Man.
got Texas Scholar. And she, they called my name. She was more proud of that than
dog,
anything.
they don't understand that black parents, if they see you, like they were so proud that I was the dean's list. Because I wasn't no school guy. He was a school guy.
Yeah.
I just did what I had to do to play sports.
I'm sure LP has many academic
Yeah,
accolades.
he's a big ass geek.
4.0,
Geek.
president, all of that shit, man.
Yeah.
I can fight.
Yeah, and I'll knock your ass out. Yeah.
You know,
He had the scarf and shit around him as he graduated.
Valedictorian speech, yeah. And I'll
yo,
slap the shit out of you.
But
yeah.
yeah, shout out to your sister. We can end on that black excellence, especially
Oh, for
after
sure,
all
man.
this racist white stuff that's been going on. We're going to end this episode 134 with this black excellence.
Yeah.
Shout out to Star.
Yeah, man.
Rest in peace to Zay,
Yeah.
Obi Noir.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is episode 134 of the Pour Horsemen. We out.
Peace.
Yeah, baby.